dino.json. And we want to get it into the app.js file. So is there anything that you tried so far that hasn't worked?
Yes, I tried the import method, but
Yeah.
it says that it's not defined.
Okay. So in order for the input method to work, what you want to do is see how like the Dino's JSON is wrapped in an object. So we want to give that object like a name. So like let Dinos equal, and I'm not sure why it's saying like expected JSON object literal. Well, not really sure why it's doing that, but basically then you have to export it at the bottom. So export default Dinos. So let Dinos equal, and then inside the app.json file, then you'd have the import statement. So like import Dinos from Dinos. Oh, and that's the other thing is like you have to, instead of .json, you have to rename it to .js. And that's probably why that error went away. Or squiggly line.
I'll try that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so let's see if it works actually. So we'll do console.log. .os. And then open this. So cannot use import statement outside of module. Let's see what this is. Okay, let's see. Cannot use import statement outside of module. I think that the other thing we have to do, let me just double check. Yeah, so like inside the index.html, we want to give this the attribute of type equals module. And it's thing 127 import Dinos from Dinos. Okay, so this is actually called Dino.js, not Dinos. So that has to be correct. Let's see why it's not working yet. First. Import Dino from, oh yeah. Doesn't like the import Dinos. Import Dinos. Okay. Finally, there's the Dinos object, right? And so if we just wanted to get the array, then we would do Dinos dot Dinos. Here's the array. So now there's the bird one, there's the pigeon. They have all the different properties. So that's one way to get the dinosaurs into the app.js file, right? So we have this import statement. Remember, it has to be a JavaScript file. So we changed this to .js. We gave the object a name, we exported it, and then in the index.html file, we added this type module attribute to the script tag. The other way we could do it is with just like a fetch call. So rename this. So we were doing a lot of like fetch with promises and async and await this month. So right, so we have like this fetch, and then inside the fetch, we want the address. Make sure we spell it correct. Dino, yeah, Dino.json. Dot then, so we get this response back, right? And then we call response.json on it. And then dot then data console dot log data. So let's just see if that works. So yeah, so we get the Dinos array back. And then if we want to kind of, instead of passing it just to a log, we want to get it to like be more on the global, scope, so that we can like loop over it. So I have this function dinos, and then I'll create like an empty object, and then it'll be like dinos dot right plus, and then each time I loop through, I'll put it into the new array. So we like dinos. Hi. And then underneath here, I'll log out the new array with the dinosaur object. And then instead of like logging the data, I'll pass it to return dinos. And so there on line 8 is my log statement. So here you can see app.js line 8. And so inside it has the array of dinosaurs. So now the next step is to create a dinosaur constructor. And then what you can do now with this dinosaur constructor is you can have the constructor take in one of these dinosaur objects and then return out an HTML node.
Yeah, true. Got it.
So let me just stop there and ask if there's any questions. So there's two methods to get the dinosaurs into the app.js file. Is there any questions about those two?
No, that's I get it. The first one, I think I forgot the default method at the end of the JSON file.
Okay,
That
all
was
right,
the
awesome.
problem. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. So let's go to, hey, Matthias, we haven't heard from you in a while. How are things going? Congratulations again. Oh, maybe he's going to get a cup of water. Julia's here. How are you doing, Julia? I thought you had passed both the dinosaur, the racer, and now the weather app project. Maybe you're just here to help out.
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm just here to have a look. I have already passed it, but it wasn't easy, and so I just want to see what
We're doing. Yeah, cool. Thanks for being here. Awesome. Yeah, no problem, Mateus. See you in the chat. And how about Rick? How are you today?
So far, fine, thanks.
Awesome. How's the dinosaur project going?
Oh, well, not so good. I mean,
okay.
What can I say? I'm still learning the things, also to admit that project. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make sure we get to everybody. Faith, how are you, Faith?
I'm doing pretty well. Can you hear me?
Cool. Oh yeah, we can.
Oh,
thanks.
Great. As far as
Cool.
the project,
Yeah.
I finished all the learning on Udacity.
Okay.
I really didn't want to use Fetch. So I was trying to copy like the whole file into a variable and use it that way. But what you did, the import is like so much better. So but my only question right now, I'm sure I have a million more, is when you created that empty array, you don't have to do that if you do the import, right? Because you have access to.
Exactly. Yeah. If you do the import, you're just importing it as a variable. And then, yeah. Okay, cool. So how about this? So now we got the dinosaur object. So you can see like it's got like a diet property, fact property, which is a string, height, which is a number, species is a string, weight is a number, and these are strings. Oh, okay. And so one thing that they give in the, actually look at it here. They give us the images, right? And so the images are the name of the dinosaur, but lowercase. Like, so here's Triceratops. And here's Triceratops, but it's uppercase. So what, does anybody remember a string method that we can use to make a string lowercase or uppercase?
Is it 2 lowercase?
Yeah, 2 lowercase. So that's something to think about, like, you know, when we go to make our constructor object, you know, we want to think about making that lowercase so that it works to pick out this when we use this as an image source. So let's try making the dinosaur constructor. So let's see. So remember the keyword constructor, the constructor uses the keyword this. So we'll try, so we'll do like a function for Dino. And so when we pat this Dino constructor, we're going to pass in this basically this Dino object. And so the object, if you remember like the ES destructuring, the object will have a diet property, fact property. Yeah, I kind of did this a little bit different. Diet, fact, a height property, species.